Girl, you hit me harder than a freight train, right in the middle of my membrane. Driving backwards in a fast lane, headlights off after midnight. Saw you shining in a starlight. Girl, you.
Hi, and welcome to the Selene Hurley Show. I'm Selene,
And I'm co-star Anna.
and today's topic is
In a starlight, girl, you got me like a bug bite. And now you're under.
our
And the
topic
topic
is
is
trust in relationships. So today we're going to talk about that. And we're going to give you our feedback about what we think about it. So I want to start out with what's a couple of things that breaks trust in a relationship.
Lies.
Lies and cheating. Okay, so Anna, why don't you tell us things that guys do that breaks the trust in a relationship, and I will do the girls.
Well, they say excuses and they lie and they just walk away so quickly that they can't answer your questions.
Yeah, and they also like ignore phone calls and stuff like that. Why does this break trust? Is it because what if this person hasn't done anything at all to break that trust, but you still doubt that person? Is it your fault? You gotta think about that.
Hmm.
What if the person didn't do anything wrong, and you're really just doubting that person for your insecurities? But see, the thing about it is, females do the same thing. They don't answer some phone calls just because, oh, I'm not in the mood, or you're on your period, you just don't want to talk to nobody. And like, girls don't want to text back because it's like, you just texted me hi. I don't want to reply. That's how we think. Isn't that how we think?
Yeah.
Girls think that way. We be like, you just sent me a text that said hi. I had nothing else to say to you. I'm not gonna reply. But it's not that we're doing anything wrong. We could be in a long car ride with our parents in a car, and we just don't want to reply. It's same thing goes for guys. Guys do the same thing. It's not that they're cheating or anything like that. They're actually not wanting to talk.
Busy, working.
Or just doesn't want to talk.
Yeah. Or just tired.
I believe men do have periods. They're called man periods because they go through a stage in their life where they're just in their moods. Haven't you noticed how guys get in their like in a cycle where they get really moody during one time of the month? It's like a period. They get moody just like females, except they don't bleed. Okay, so tell us more about trust. What does trust mean to you?
Trust is, well, like, well, it's always, being on time for something or, saying something and keeping your word and not messing it up.
And
Yeah.
it's like trust. Trust to me means that I can trust you enough to tell you anything in the world, and I know you won't betray me. And trust me means that you will not do anything to hurt me, and I can trust that you won't hurt me. But moving on, we're gonna make you guys a question, and here is the question.
My skin, and I know you know I don't know which way to go to lose you.
Are you trustworthy? That is the question, though. That is the question we're asking. If you were another person, would you trust yourself? Would you trust your own person knowing how you are. And if you answer yourself honestly without being like, oh, no, all cocky about it, honestly sit there and be like, am I trustworthy? And if you're not, then you can't expect people to trust you, or to give you any trust. And you can't ask them to be trusted by you because you can't be trusted yourself. It's a reflection of your own self. I mean, what do you think? Can I can trust myself, and that's what you also gotta ask yourself. Can you trust your own person? When I think of other people, and if they're trustworthy, but I mean, if you're in a relationship for a while and you have a long trust, can you trust your boyfriend to go to a club with just friends? How far does this trust go? Like, how far? I can let you walk to McDonald's far, or as long as I'm with you far. You gotta see where this trust is, and how much trust does he give you with around other guys? you know, because a guy that has trust his girlfriend around other guys because they know, they trust them that they know they're not gonna do anything wrong. Same goes for her. She can trust her boyfriend that he will not do anything flirtatious or, cheat on her with another girl. That's trust. Because he won't do that. That is a strong relationship because it's that moment when you're like, oh, yeah, man, he's not going to do that. Because I know he's not going to do that. That's trust. But if you're questioning himself, you're questioning yourself like, well, what if he's doing this? What if he's doing that? Or you picture this in your head of him or her talking to another guy or a girl, whatever it is, the situation may be. You have to ask yourself, why am I questioning him? Has he done anything for me to question him? Because then you gotta ask, is it from my last relationship that I'm acting like this? I mean, give us some words on trust.
I don't know. I can trust my boyfriend, but I don't know if I can trust other people around my boyfriend.
Okay. Well, trusting other people, that's when you can trust your boyfriend the most. It's because other people, okay, prime example, my husband, we was in Frederick, and these females were around him, and one of them was primarily his ex, and she did try to get back with him that night, and my husband, I trusted my husband because I know he won't disrespect me. He put her in her place, and he came and told me about it, and I put her in her place. Sorry, but yeah, I did. But like the thing about it is, but the thing about it is, he came to me. He did not lie to me. He did not keep it from me. He told me exactly everything. He did not lie. As soon as we got there, he told me, "Hey, that is my ex," and that is trust. It's no lies between anyone, and you should trust your boyfriend to kick all those people that you can't trust off. So, how much trust do you think you can give your boyfriend, and has he done anything that you can't trust?
Well, I'm not sure.
Well,
I mean, he always has done what your husband has done to you. He
so
told
he's a
you.
trustworthy guy. And those are guys you got to keep because why? There's not many left. But think about it. How many females are left that are trustworthy? Because nowadays, all females be like, oh, I don't care. Oh, and I'm sorry to say this, but a man can't trust you to cook nowadays either. And that's the main truth. I mean, if your mama didn't teach you, get a cookbook. Go online. YouTube has many channels. I have videos of how to cook. Subscribe. I'm saying you guys have to, get up to date. You have to learn how to cook. Ask anyone to teach you or teach yourself because not knowing how to cook, how are you going to survive? You can't. I don't think if we go to World War III, I don't think they're gonna have any TV dinners or microwaves. Telling you, no McDonald's, nothing. But moving on. Tell us about how what levels of trust is there for you? Is there like a number of levels of trust? Hey, I trust you to do this now, or I trust you to do that, or I trust. How many levels of trust do you have?
Well, first I trusted him to talk to girls, and now I'm trusting him. Right now, at the point I'm trusting him to even hug girls that are his friends, but like, not they just can't touch anywhere though, in certain places.
Right. I mean, do you hug guys that are
Well,
friends?
yeah, that's why.
And he trusts you too.
As long as they're not like very long hugs, like, 'cause that
Oh,
could
like caressing.
like.
But I mean, that's good. He trusts you. You should trust him too. And maybe you should talk more to him of things that you need to be talked about because a lot of relationships don't like to talk about the present situation. Why? What's wrong with talking about the problem? I mean, isn't talking about the problem how you fix the problem? You have to trust that person not to get mad. If they have a temper problem, hey, no one cares about temper tantrums. It needs to be said. And if you don't like hearing the truth, then man, you're in the wrong relationship. But that's been our topic for today. It's been Selene,
And co-star Anna.
and we'll see you another time. Bye.
To get away from you.